In today's video, I want to go over a pretty major beta that has been scheduled from August 9th to August 13th. I want you guys to sign up for it because if you sign up, you're guaranteed access into it, and we'll go over all of the details for the Black Desert Online PlayStation 4 beta. On top of that, another technical test for Ghost Recon Breakpoint will be happening this weekend. Now, this is only going to be for a limited amount of people. We'll go over the details. However, if you would like a chance to check out the game ahead of its release, it's actually pretty easy to do so, and you'll have a chance to play it as well come September. We'll take a look at the details on that. Dying Light 2 is on its way. However, Dying Light the Following Enhanced Edition is on sale right now. I've been recommending you guys to pick it up. It's available for $15, and the developer of the game actually noted that they're still working on DLC for the original title even all these years later, so we'll take a look at what was said about that. And also, Sega is holding a press conference and it will spill the beans on the next Yakuza game come August. That's pretty exciting as a big fan of the Yakuza franchise, so we'll cover that at the end of this video. But first up, Black Desert Online will be having its beta testing from August 9th at 12 a.m. Pacific time, 3 a.m. Eastern, and it'll run until August 13th at the same time in preparation for its full release on August 22nd. This was announced by developer Pearl Abyss, and while it is being released on August 22nd, if you do pre-order the game, you get 48 hours of early access. And the beta will actually be available to play without a PlayStation Plus subscription, and all participants that sign up will receive an exclusive Skyhawk pet at launch, allowing players to loot items, increase knowledge, gain chance, and find rare monsters. I'll leave a link where you guys can sign up in the description box below. Also, over on the official Black Desert forums, they go over all of the information, so I want to give you guys a brief rundown of what to expect. To download the game, all you need to do is go to the PlayStation Store, search Black Desert, and download the game. Once the download is finished, you will be ready to begin. Beta will be provided in English, German, French, Spanish, Korean, and Japanese. You will be able to play the beta without PlayStation Plus subscription. That was noted. However, please note that the official launch will require a PlayStation Plus subscription, so if you're not a Plus subscriber, you can enjoy the beta, try it out, see how you like it, but then if you want to play it come the launch, you will need to be a Plus subscriber, so I thought that would be important to note. As far as classes and content is concerned, you'll be able to choose from 6 classes during the beta: Berserker, Ranger, Sorceress, Warrior, Witch, and Wizard. Fight up close and personal with the Warrior and Berserker, or rain down attacks from a distance with the Ranger, Witch, or Wizard. If you prefer to play more of a hybrid style, then the Sorceress might be for you. During the beta, the level cap will be set at 50, so you will be able to spend some time getting to know each class. Throughout the beta, there's also going to be a myriad of life skills that Black Desert is famous for. Gathering, processing, trading, fishing, and so much more will be available during the duration of the beta. And as far as regions go, there is going to be a lot to explore, as your adventures will take you from Serenia to Balanos. 3 regions will be ready awaiting your arrival. They also noted there are going to be numerous GM events for beta participants to enjoy. For more details about GM events, check out the PlayStation 4 site. Be sure to join us on August 9th and start your adventure. That's how they rounded out the post. So again, I'll leave a link where you guys can sign up for the Black Desert beta. It will be kicking off August 9th. All you need is an email. You put in your region, date of birth, and again, you will also get an exclusive reward, the Skyhawk pet, and that will be given at launch. So why not sign up? And again, Black Desert will be available on the PlayStation 4 come August 22nd. Digital pre-order in Standard Edition is $29.99, Deluxe Edition is $49.99, and the Ultimate Edition is $99.99. I do believe you get a 10% discount if you are a Plus subscriber right now, but at this point, I probably would just wait until the beta, see how you like it then, because Black Desert is more of an acquired taste. Some people are really gonna like it, some people are gonna think it's way too grindy, and from that standpoint, they're just going to be off-put by it. I thought it was a rather good game based on all of the customization, based on the gorgeous visuals, based on the depth of content. There's a lot to like about the game, but I could definitely understand why it might not be for everyone. Okay, next up, Ghost Recon Breakpoint is one of the highly anticipated games coming up this fall, and it will have a second technical test this weekend. Ubisoft will launch the test on Friday, July 26th, and it's set to end the following Monday on July 29th. Like the last technical test, which was held at the end of May, this test will run across the PlayStation 4, PC, and Xbox One. These tests are being done to monitor online functions ahead of the release. They want to get everything right just to make sure that the game will have a smooth launch come October. And again, the pool of testers characters will be small and chosen at random, but keep an eye on your email. Maybe you'll get access to it. However, Ghost Recon fans interested in getting their hands on the game before launch will have the opportunity soon enough. A beta is scheduled to go live on September 5th with an end date set for September 8th, so that'll be a weekend where everybody can try out the game. Well, everybody as in everybody that pre-orders the game, and they're gonna get automatic access. Everyone else, on the other hand, can sign up for a chance to join the beta by visiting the game's official website. Let's be real, if you really want access into the beta, you can use Amazon, pre-order the game, and Amazon will allow you to cancel the pre-order, so that's probably the best route to go if you do just want access into the beta. Maybe I shouldn't be advocating for that, but nonetheless, I'm here to help you guys out. And Ghost Recon Breakpoint is slated to launch later this fall on October 4th for the PlayStation 4, PC, and Xbox One. Pre-orders of the game and its 3 special editions have already gone live online and at retailers. Given that Ghost Recon Wildlands, I think, turned out to be a pretty good game by the end of it all, I actually have pretty high expectations out of Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I'm hoping that it's much like the Division 2 in that the first Division had its fair share of issues, but then it turned out to be a pretty compelling experience by the end of it. And then the Division 2 launched, and the Division 2 right from the get-go I thought was a rather great game and has only been getting better and better. With Ghost Recon Breakpoint, I'm hoping that it launches as a great game, and then I know the Ubisoft MO in that they want to release more and more content and make the game more captivating over time. Do that, but give us a compelling product right out of the gates, and I think that will be the best for Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Nonetheless, a technical test will be kicking off this weekend. Next up, how about this interesting piece of information? Dying Light's developers is still working on DLC for the original game. In a new games industry interview, Timon Smektala, lead designer at Techland, said a small team at the developer is still making DLC for the original game. Here's what he said, quote, "We supported the game for 2 reasons. The first is to believe in our community, and we really believe they will be the most essential part of us getting the word out about Dying Light 2. The other thing is that supporting a game like Dying Light for such a long time allows us to be slightly more crazy and slightly more creative with some things, and also test some ideas and gameplay elements that we're not sure about. If we had an idea we're unsure about for Dying Light 2, we could mimic that idea to some extent in support of the first game and see how it works. We can see what people find attractive and what's unattractive to them." As Dying Light continued to get more content, its sales numbers increased. Of course, they did release Dying Light the following Enhanced Edition, and I thought that was a great game, and it is on sale right now as a part of the summer sale. I believe it's down to $15, so I would highly recommend that. Dying Light 1 was just a great game, released pretty early on in this generation, so a lot of you guys might have missed out on it if you did pick up your PlayStation 4 later on, but nonetheless, it's a great game that I feel is worthwhile to go back and play. And Smektala did add that they had a meeting the night before E3 where they discussed their desire to add more content to the first game, which is pretty incredible given that Dying Light 2 is probably going to be out sometime in early 2020, and at this point, all these years later, for Dying Light 1 to continue to get support, that's pretty great. Again, the following Enhanced Edition recently became a PlayStation Hits title, so all the time it's $20, and right now it is seeing a little bit of a discount. Highly recommend to go back and play through that. Even if you're not a big fan of survival horror games, you're more so getting into that game for the great parkour gameplay, the great visuals, and it does definitely have some quality survival horror elements, but do expect more DLC on that. And lastly, I do quickly want to note that Sega is prepping up a brand new press conference on August 29th, and it'll be a Yakuza related press conference in Japan. It's highly likely that the event will give us our first real look at the next Yakuza title. Now, this is a game in the Yakuza franchise. However, it is not going to star series protagonist Kazuma Kiryu. Rather, the new main character is going to be Ichiban Kasuga. It's going to be released on the PlayStation 4, and development is apparently progressing pretty smoothly. Kind of surprised that it will be a PlayStation 4 game, but traditionally speaking, Japanese studios are the one to stick around with an older platform before they jump on board to a newer platform. So yes, while this might be released sometime in 2020, maybe even later in 2020 by the time the PlayStation 5 is just about to be released or already released, in the case of Japanese studios, they usually want to stick around with the existing platform for a while. And then maybe a year, 2 years in, that's when you'll see the majority of the publishers and developers really migrate over to the next generation platform. That's just generally how it's done. Nonetheless, Yakuza isn't a franchise that's beholden to its technical prowess. Rather, it's really important that the content is on point, the story's on point, the presentation, all of those elements are strong, and I'm sure with the Yakuza studio delivering with judgment, Yakuza 6 being tremendous, and this game being worked on, I'm sure it'll turn out pretty well, and hopefully we'll see a Western release shortly after the Japanese release, because Judgment saw a pretty quick turnaround, only about a 6-month window between the Japanese and Western release. In this case, it would be even better if we got a 3 or 4 month release window, or hey, how about a day-and-day release? I think that might be asking for a little bit too much, but nonetheless, I could hope for that. Regardless, whenever the game does come out, I'm sure the majority of Yakuza fans will be excited to check it out. And that's gonna conclude this video. Again, the Black Desert PlayStation 4 beta is set for August 9th to 13th. I'll leave a link in the description box down below. Sign up to it for yourself and get access to it. And again, you don't need a Plus subscription. You can jump right in for the duration of the beta, but for the full game, you will need to have a Plus subscription. Ubisoft is going to be holding another technical test for Ghost Recon Breakpoint this weekend. It's going to be limited to a specific amount of people. However, a beta is scheduled to go live on September 5th, and if you do pre-order the game, you're going to get guaranteed access into that. Dying Light seemingly has more updates and DLC in the work, and Sega is going to be holding a press conference on August 29th to be showcasing the next Yakuza title. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.